so-called white men have made is patent office.
That's right.
You can patent somebody else's ideas, great.
That's right.
Right? You can manufacture somebody's ideas, great.
That's right.
Right?
Right.
Can you come up with your own thoughts?
That's right.
Go ahead, King.
In the law of life.
In the what?
In the law of life. For an heritage.
For a heritage, man, because the Most High gave us that law. And how you doing, sister? Hey, sister, can you give me 2 seconds so I can show you something in the Bible?
2 seconds.
Hey, sister, give me 2 seconds so I can show you something in the Bible. When you be the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, sister, you got to come back to law and such commandments.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
And as for the men, man.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Man, Shorty so mad. Yo, her daughter just following behind her. She leaving the kids. That's the one that was arguing with the men.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And her daughter sees that. You know what I mean?
Man.
The little girl. You know what I'm saying? You see that. Now she's so mad, she don't even know if her daughter got across the street safe.
Yeah, see, man, and you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man.
Damn.
But you know what, though? I don't fault the women. Hey, brother, how you doing, brother? Hey, you got 2 seconds for the Most High, King? Bro, give me 2. Hey, bro, just give me 1 second, brother. Just 1 quick second, bro.
1 second, brother.
Oh, praise
praise to the Most High.
I just want to show you one thing, brother, in the Bible, man. Right? Because who do they say that we are according to the Bible? Can we find black in the Bible? Can we find African American in the Bible? We can't, can we? So then who are we according to the Bible? Right? Give me the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 16. Huh?
Moors?
But Moor just means black though. Moor just means black. Right? Because I got a Bible right here about the Jews and Moors in Spain, right? So the Moors just mean black. Right? Nigger just means black. Right? Give me the book of Acts chapter 13 and verse 1. Did you know nigger was in the Bible? Watch this, brother, real quick. And then I'm going to show you a reason why we don't know who we are based on the Bible. Give me the book of Jeremiah 17 and 4.
This is the book of Acts.
Oh, yeah, give me that. Yeah, give me Acts.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
And it reads, now there was in the church that was in Antioch certain people and teachers and Barnabas and Simon that was called nigger.
That was called what?
That was called niggers.
Hey, so, you know, when we get upset about being called nigger, right, our people didn't. Because all it is just a term of just color. It's just of dark nature, of dark pigmentation. So when he got called nigger, they didn't get mad because they were just explaining the color they were. Right, so that's why when we teach our people, like, you know, we don't know who we are. You know, we're not Moors, we're not none of that. We're actually the Israelites that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Right? Because people say Paul was a Roman. Right? Give me the book of Romans chapter 13 and verse 1. Right? Go ahead and bring that out, King.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
There is no end of all of the people.
Right, so if the Israelites were in the Bible, who are the Israelites today? Because that verse right there in Ecclesiastes said there's no end to all the people.
That's right.
Right? Because it ain't the Jewish. Right? Because they're Jewish. If I say you're acting childish, am I telling you you're a child? Oh, I'm just saying that you're acting something that's pertaining to a child. The suffix ish just means pertaining to. So they're Jewish. They're saying that they keep the Jews' customs, but they're not the Jews of the Bible.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead, King. There's no end to all the people.
Even of all that have been before them, they also that come after shall not rejoice in him.
Right.
Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 1. I said then, have God cast away his people?
So I'm asking you now, brother, so have God cast away his Israelite people? Because, you know, you can't find the Israelites in the world anymore. But we've just learned that there's no end to all the people, right? So now we ask you, because you know what nigger is, Barnabas and Simon were actually Jews.
That's right.
So now we know all of this. Have God cast away his people? Go ahead.
God forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin.
Right, so God is only dealing with the Israelites through the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
So now in the later days, the Most High, just like in the times of Noah when he sent out the prophets, right, to teach his people and to warn the people that he was going to destroy the earth, the Most High put the spirit in us today. If you go online and you look up the Israelites, you will see a whole bunch of brothers that's doing the same thing. Right, we're waking our people up. Because if you go to the book of Deuteronomy 28 and read down, right, it tells the curses of the Israelites, right? And it's a reason why we don't know who we are. Bring this out, and then bring me Deuteronomy 28 and 68, and we're going to wrap it up for you, bro.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4.
Go ahead.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee.
So God gave the Israelites a heritage, right? But he said that they would discontinue from thy heritage that he gave thee. Right, so now you don't know who you are. Right, now you're going to go around and call yourself a byword, a proverb. Right, you're not going to know who you are, so you're going to call yourself anything, whatever somebody else names you, but your God-given name. Go ahead, King.
And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies.
To serve your who?
To serve thy enemies.
Go ahead.
In the land which thou knowest not.
Do we know America? Did we know America? Right, we got off them ships, right? You see what I'm saying? So we didn't know America, right? So now you starting to understand that God's chosen people didn't know whatever land they came to. Watch this, keep going, King.
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
Right, and that's why we waking our people up right there, brother. Because God said the Israelites, if we go back to the law, we ain't supposed to hate our people.
That's right.
Right, but look, there's a lot of hate going on, man.
That's right.
Right, and if we go back to the law, we'll love our people.
That's right.
Right, so God said we're going to discontinue from our heritage. That's why we don't know who we are. That's why we hate our people.
Right.
That's why we kill our brothers.
That's right.
Right, that's why we do all manners of evil, sleep with our brother, wife,
That's right.
and things of that nature.
Right.
Right, but the law, if you came back to the law, the Most High will put you to death if you did them things to your people.
That's right.
Right? But this right here will let you know who you are, the Israelites. And if this happened to the Israelites, who will this make us today?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Right? So if you go into the Bible, right, what did the Most High do when he sent Moses into Egypt? What did Moses do for the Israelites? Set them free, right? And what were they doing in Egypt? What was the Israelites doing in Egypt? What were they doing? They were slaves, right? So you already know. So we're going to put, because there's no account when we went back into Egypt. So we're going to go ahead and put slavery in place of Egypt. And watch how it reads, because this is a future prophecy that the Most High told us was going to happen to the children of Israel. Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again with ships.
With planes.
With ships.
With cars.
With ships.
Who in the history of the world is the only nation of people that went into slavery on slave ships, on cargo slave ships? You already know, right? This is a future prophecy that the Most High said was going to happen to the Israelites. Keep reading.
By the way thereof unto thee.
By the way whereof he said it was going to happen. Go ahead.
I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Right? He said they will not see their homeland again. Where's your homeland at, brother? Right? But what do they tell us our homeland is? Africa, right? Mother Africa, right? Let's see what the Bible says our homeland is. Give me the book of Galatians chapter 4, verse 26. Let's see what the Bible says our homeland is. Right? Go ahead.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4 and verse Salak. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4 and verse 26.
Bring it out.
But Jerusalem,
But what?
but Jerusalem,
But what?
but Jerusalem, which is above is free, which is the mother of us all.
Is the what?
Which is the mother of us all.
That's the motherland. The Bible said that Jerusalem is the motherland. That's where all life started. Right? So now we broke a couple strongholds because we know that this land won't tell us the truth. They ain't give us the true color of Jesus. Right? Because the Bible, he doesn't look like that. There you go. Right? But they give us a picture of that guy right there, though. See what I'm saying? So they lied about that. Right? They lied about where we're from. I can break about 10 more strongholds, right?
Right.
If you gave us time. So watch this. Watch how it reads, though. No, watch. This is the last bit, though. Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Unto your friends.
Unto your enemies.
Unto your friends.
Unto your enemies.
That's why you see when you reach over to get your registration and proof of insurance, right? Why they'll gun you down, or the regular routine stop for your tag light being out, or Tiana Taylor get her door kicked in and get shot, or the knee in George Floyd's throat. Now you see why. Because spiritually they're our enemies. Go ahead, King.
for slave men,
for bondmen, slave men. Go
and
ahead.
slave women,
Go ahead.
and no man shall buy you.
In the Hebrew, buy is redeem, right? Because there's only one redeemer, and that's Jesus, right?
That's right.
So if that happened to the biblical Israelites, that it was a foretold or a prophecy that they were going to go into slavery on slave ships, then who would that make us today, brother?
That's right.
Oh, praise.
You already know, brother. Hey, brother, reach out to us, brother.
Reach out, brother. You got a car, right?
Yeah.
Okay, car.
Hey, bro, reach out to us, bro.
Reach out.
Come, bro, reach out. We got a YouTube channel and everything, brother. They all got all kind of information on it. But, brother, we love to build with you, though, brother.
That's right.
We love. All
right,
praises
all
too,
praises.
King. We love you too, King.
Love you,
Shalom.
King.
Right? Shalom.
Shalom.
See, our people waking up, man.
That's right.
Right? We just need all our people to come back, man.
That's right.
Right? We need all our people to come back. Give me the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. Right? Because they don't even understand, man. They do not understand what's going on. Right? They don't understand what's going on. Give me the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, start at verse 5. Right? Because the Most High already told us about all this stuff, man.
That's right.
Yep, give me the book of Baruch first.
Gotcha.
Right? Because at the end of the day, man, our people, man, brother, I think what it is because at the end of the day, bro, it's like we've been used to this way of life. We've been
right.
used to having to fight for everything, man.
That's right.
So now, even when we do get love, we don't know how to accept that love,
That's
man.
right.
Right? And that's what it is, man. We need to be nurtured back, man.
That's right.
And that's why the Most High say be long-suffering. Be merciful, man.
Right.
Don't be hateful and ill will to your brother or your sister.
Wake 'em up,
Right?
huh?
Always be there for your people, man.
That's right.
No matter how much you're hurt, man.
That's right.
Because the Most High say he will give you a bigger reward, man, when you come to the kingdom, man.
That's right.
He says, store up your riches where the moth nor rust can get to, man. Right? Go ahead, bring that out, King.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, and verse
Come
1.
here, brother.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever.
How long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
This is the law that endure forever. Go ahead, King.
All that keep it shall come to life,
Go ahead.
but such as leave it shall die.
And do what?
Shall die.
See, and that's what's happening, man. Right? Our people lead a law. Next thing you know, the curses fall back into place.
That's right.
And then comes death, man.
That's right.
Right? Keep reading, though, King.
Come on. Verse 2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it.
So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, go ahead.
Walk in the presence of light
Go ahead.
thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Illuminated.
We the real Illuminati, man.
Right.
Right? The heck with them Jewish.
Right.
Right? We the real Illuminati, man.
That's
right.
right.
Right? Go ahead, King.
Verse 3. Give not thy honor to another.
What'd he say?
Give not thy honor to another.
Hey, that was the spirit, man. Hey, we giving all the homage and the honor to them issues, man.
That's right.
Right? But they actually stealing our identity, man.
That's right.
Right? We giving them our honor, man. Acting the way they want us to act.
That's right.
Right now, nobody has respect for us.
That's right.
Right?
They love to see that.
They love to see that, man. They love to see that. But you know what, though? The scriptures is so right, brother. The scriptures is so right. Go ahead, King.
Nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Man, and things that ain't profitable to a strange nation, man. Because you know what? Us acting like that is profitable to these strange nations. Because now they can continue to project our image as thus.
Those Negroes are crazy.
They're crazy, man. Right? And can you hold that, though? Hey, give me book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 5, though. Real quick, though. Right? Because I got to bring this out, man.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 5.
Go ahead.
Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments.
No, he taught us how to be a nigga and be wild.
You statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
Go ahead, keep going, brother. Watch
Verse
this.
7. For what nation is there so great, who have God so nigh unto them? Salakia. Verse 6.
There you go. I'm like,
Keep thereof and do them, for this is your wisdom.
What'd he say?
For this is your wisdom.
What'd he say?
For this is your wisdom.
So do they call us wise, brother?
La
And that's what I'm saying, brother. And that goes back to that. That's all I wanted to bring out of that. We can go back to that, but that's what I want to bring. That's your wisdom in the sight of all the nations, man.
Right.
And they don't call us wise. That's why they call us dumb brothers. Dumb N-words, really, if you want to really be real.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Right? And call us dummies, ignorant. Right? All these other names, man. That's why they even attached it. We brought out nigger in Acts 13.
That's right.
Which only really meant dark, but then they put ignorant in the dictionary.
Con.
And we just going right behind it
Right
and
over
just
the front.
proving them right.
Proving them right.
Right.
They don't even understand what's going on, brother.
That's right.
Don't.
We don't even, as a people, we destroy, brother.
That's right.
That damn Hosea 4 and 6 every time, brother. Just keep coming up and keep coming up, brother. I get tired of reading that verse, man.
Con.
Right.
I get tired of reading that verse, bro.
Isaiah 1 and 3.
Isaiah 1 and 3. I get tired of reading them, bro. I'm for real, bro. My spirit gets vexed. I get tired of reading them verses. But we gotta read it.
We got to.
You got to.
Because our people don't want to change, brother. We try to give them wisdom.
Right?
We try to give them wisdom, man.
That's right.
Go off. Look at her. Look at her.
And I heard he said he gonna die.
That's damn. We just read that one.
And where I'm from, if she got a big brother or something, he gonna go get him.
Yeah.
And guess what that is? Murder.
Murder. Now that goes in the
Deuteronomy 28.
that goes back to Deuteronomy 28. Now it goes back to Leviticus 19 and 17.
We just brought that out.
That goes back to dang 1 John 5 and 2.
Right.
Then we can go to 1 John 4. Say if you hate your brother, you're a murderer, man.
You're a murderer.
Hey, and that shows. Because first it starts by railing up of the damn spirits and of the attitude.
Right.
And then it goes from that to
Proud.
spiritually and physically
Right.
going to get the dang murder.
Right. Right.
Right.
It's crazy, man.
Just too proud to humble
It's just
down.
okay. Hey, how you doing, sister? Hey, how you doing? Hey, sister know who she is, though, man. That's all our
right.
praises, man.
Praises.
That's all our praises. How you doing, sister? How y'all doing now? And we love y'all now.
Right?
All our praises. You already know. Hey, all our praises, man. Right, go ahead, though. We're going to keep going with this lesson, though, man. All our praises.
Con. Verse 4. O Israel, happy are we for things that are pleasing to the Most High.
But see, look, I guarantee you she ain't in the law. That's why she's not happy, man.
Con.
And that's what people don't understand, brother. The Most High gives you that peace, man.
That's right.
But you got to come out the pants.
That's right.
You got to quit being proud, Eve.
That's right.
You got to become a Proverbs 31, 10.
Come on, all right.
Right? And then once you become more pricier than a ruby, then you will be that woman that the Most High reverence, man.
Con.
Keep going, King.
Let me read that from the top. O Israel, happy are we for things that are pleasing to the Most High, and made known unto us.
And made what?
Made known unto us.
You know she don't know it. You know she don't know it because she ain't even, man, brother. Keep going, brother.
Be of good cheer.
Be what?
Be of good cheer.
Go ahead.
My people, the memorial of Israel.
The memorial of Israel, brother. And that's what's happening, though, bro. Our people not doing righteous towards the Most High, and it's becoming a memorial, man.
That's right.
It's coming a memorial of Israel, man. Keep going.
Ye were sold to the nations.
What do we?
We were sold to the nations.
Right, and now it's going back to what we was as Israel, man. We were sold to the nations, right? All praises, all praises. Y'all came back for some more work. All praises. Hey, look, I'm telling you, man, that wine and that water. Keep going, brother. Watch this, y'all.
All right, ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
Not for our destruction, right? Because if the Most High wanted to destroy us as a people, He could have easily destroyed us.
That's right.
Right? You got a question, sis?
No, I just need to hear more.
Okay, come on, sis.
praise,
All
all
praise.
praise.
look, Hey, you want to hear some? You got any questions?
Something you never want to ask your pastor. It's our pastor right here.
Right, come.
Do you got anything you never ever wanted to ask your pastor that you were scared to ask him, or any questions that you ever had, anything like that? You got any questions for him? He gonna bring it out for you. All right. You do think of it.
So we're gonna go to some commandments then, right? We're gonna get into some commandments because since y'all came back, that was the Most High bringing y'all back.
That's right.
Right? Give me the book of Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 24. Right? Because this is why y'all came back. This is why y'all came up initially.
That's right.
Right? Because it wasn't by your own strength, right?
Right.
Like you know how the Christian churches say, oh, well, God give you a choice, right? Right? But look, does this sound like a choice? Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 20 and verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord.
Right, so y'all going, right, is of the Lord.
That's right.
Like, right, y'all thought that y'all was just coming over.
That's
Y'all
right.
was gonna go to Food Lion,
That's right.
get a couple bags of chips,
Uh-huh.
right? Some ho-hos and some Twinkies and some cakes, right?
That's right.
Get that old gooey, itchy in the middle cream filling.
Right?
But yeah, what did the Most High say?
A man's goings are of the Lord.
Right, so y'all goings was of the Most High.
That's right.
Right, go ahead, King.
How can a man then understand his own way?
Right, so how can you understand the own way? Right, how can you understand the way of life?
That's right.
Right? Right, give me the book of Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23. Watch this though, sister and brother. Right, because this is how you gotta live. Right, because right now, whether y'all know or not, like y'all in darkness right now.
That's right.
Right, like you're not in light yet. Right, but you have light in you because we are the children of God.
That's right.
Right, we are the children of light. Go ahead, King.
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp.
What is it?
For the commandment is a lamp.
What do a lamp do? Yep. Come on, go ahead. What was you gonna say? You gonna say the same thing? Come on. So the commandments is a lamp. Go ahead.
And the light is the Salakia. And the law is light.
And the law is the light.
Right.
So the commandments are the lamp. And then when you keep the laws, it's putting that light in there. Go ahead, King.
And reproofs of instructions are the way of life.
And the reproof of instruction, which means if I see that you're doing something wrong, now I gotta tell my brother, because you know, like how in churches they say like, oh, you can't judge me, right? But it says right there, reproofs of instruction are a way of life.
That's right.
Right? Give me the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6. Watch this. Because they say you can't judge nobody, right? Well, let's see if you can judge somebody. Because it says it flat out that you can judge somebody. Matter of fact, we're going to be judging a whole bunch of people.
That's right.
Right? Watch this.
This is the book of
All praises.
All praise to the Most
All
High.
praises.
Praises to the Most
Precious to the Most High God. Praises to the Most High God. Watch this. Come on, watch this.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 1.
This is if you see if you can judge somebody. Go ahead.
Dare any of you having a matter against another, go to the law before the unjust.
Go to the what?
Go to the law before the unjust.
Right? So if you doing something wrong, like it ain't by my own vain opinion. I can't be like, oh, I feel. No, we got to go to the law.
That's right.
Right? And right before y'all came in Baruch 4:1, this is the book of the law.
That's right.
This is our law.
That's right.
Right? This is not a religious book.
Right.
This is our law. It has a dietary law in there.
Right.
It has a dress law in there.
That's right.
It has our civil laws, which is like if I do something ill towards my brother, it shows you how we're supposed to judge it. Right? It has all those laws. And it has our customary days, like how they give you holidays, right? It's our holy days.
Right.
Like coming up this Thursday is the Passover.
That's right.
Not Easter. The world gives you Easter,
Right.
but God gives you Passover.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. Go ahead, King.
Verse 1 from the top. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 1. Dare any of you having a matter against another, go to the law before the unjust and not before the saints. Do ye know that the saints shall judge the world?
Wait a minute, what did he say?
Shall judge the
He said
world.
the saints are going to judge the world. So you can't judge? Watch what else he say though.
And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters?
So we're not unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Go ahead, King.
Know ye not that we shall judge angels?
What did he just say?
We shall judge angels.
So if we're going to judge angels, you think we can judge each other? Right? If we're going to judge angels, don't you think God's probably going to let us judge each other? And the thing of it is, though, is we have to do righteous judgments.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? We have to do righteous judgments, which means that I can't judge you if I'm not keeping the law.
That's right.
So up here, like us teachers, we can't teach unless we're keeping the law.
That's right.
Right? So we're going to give you some of these laws. Give me the book of Leviticus. Numbers, give me Numbers 15:37. That's cool. Give me the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. And we're going to break into some of these laws, right? Go ahead, King.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 37.
So because it's something up here that all the brothers got and the sisters had before they left that you see that we have on that y'all don't have on. What is it?
That little stuff right here.
All praises.
All praises.
All praises,
You in the
right?
spirit.
You in the spirit, brother. So we're going to show you, okay, so before you read that, go up further, though. Because I want to show you why we have to wear them. Go up, go up. There you go, 32. Watch this. This is why we have to wear them.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse
Brother in
32.
the spirit, man. Go ahead.
And while the children of Israel,
Why who?
and while the children of Israel,
And if you go through this whole Bible, you ain't gonna hear them say nothing but the children of Israel.
That's right.
So they lied to us. They told us that this book was for everybody. Right? Go ahead, King.
were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day.
Upon the what?
Upon the Sabbath day.
Right? So a man, so today will be the Sabbath day.
That's right.
So sundown Friday into sundown Saturday will be the Sabbath day.
That's right.
There's no buying, there's
Uh-huh.
no selling,
Right.
There's no cooking, there's no cleaning. Because we always say we want a day off, right?
Right?
Well, the Most High gave us a day off. So now it's up to us to keep it. Watch this.
Verse 33. And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron and unto all the congregation. And they put him in ward because it was not declared what should be done to him.
So they just got the law, so they didn't know what should happen to him, right? So they put him in ward, which is jail. Go ahead, King.
And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death.
What'd he say?
The man shall be surely put to death.
So if we break the Lord's Sabbath day, we will be put to death as an Israelite. Go ahead, King.
All the congregation shall stone him.
What did he say?
All the congregation shall stone him
And that's deep, ain't it? That's deep. Keep going, though.
with stones without the camp.
And see, and that's what Jesus did. Jesus came and he took it the death part, immediate death, so we can repent, right, and get grace period.
Right.
Because if you was late on your rent and they gave you a grace period, right, what does that say? If you get a grace period, a little bit more time, right?
There you go.
But they ain't gonna give you forever, right?
Right.
And that's what people get it wrong. They think that because Most High gave us grace through His Son Jesus, right, that we get forever. No, we don't get forever. Right? Keep going, brother.
Verse 36. And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones.
Right?
And he died.
And he did what?
And he died.
Right? So now let's skip to the point. Now this is why you got to wear fringes.
Verse 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel,
Now y'all know the children of Israel, right? Y'all know the children of Israel. Go ahead.
and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
And bid just mean plead to them and beg them. So we're like, look, please, because it's a commandment from the Most High. Get fringes in the borders of your garments. Go ahead, King.
Throughout their generations.
Are we still generating? See, so that mean that commandment is still going. Go ahead, King.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Because the fringe could be any color. The brother got the double up, right, with the blue, with the gold, with the thin blue, right? The brother got the double up with the baby blue with the gold, right, with the black. The brother got the gold fringes with the blue. The brother got the apron with the fringes, right, with the blue, the coat, right? I mean, it can be anything. Because, you know, we stay fly. You know what I'm saying? We look good with whatever we rock.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know, you can do that thing how you want to. Double it up, triple it up.
Triple it up.
Right? But the whole thing is we just have to follow that law.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead, King.
Throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. Verse 39. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them.
And do what?
And do them.
And what?
And do them.
That mean like when you get ready to go in the store, like you'll be going to food, like yeah, I gotta go ahead and get you reach in your pocket. I ain't supposed to be buying and selling on the Shabbat. Right? Go ahead, King.
And do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart.
So we can't do the things that we want to do. What is that? Isaiah 58? 58 and 6? 58:13? Give me Isaiah 58:13. Watch this, because on the Shabbat, we're supposed to do that. Keep going.
And your own eyes, which are ye used to go a whoring.
Right? Because we used to always serve other gods, right? Because, you know, we can make our own self a god. On your birthday, right? You know, we ain't supposed to celebrate birthdays. That's not our customs.
Right.
But it's their custom. You know, we have people that of our nation, John the Baptist, all the people that's in the Bible are black people.
That's right.
They're
That's
us.
right.
John the Baptist, Job, right? King Solomon, King David, right? Jeremiah.
That's right.
Isaiah.
That's right.
Right? All of them. Right? Go ahead, bring that out. This is what we're not supposed to do.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 58 and 13. If thou turn thy foot from thy Sabbath, for doing thy pleasure on my holy day.
If you do what?
For thy turn thy foot from thy Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day.
So this is the God's holy day. We got to turn our foot from trying to do our own pleasure, right? That's why we can't cook, because that's pleasurable. Nobody runs to the refrigerator and say, oh, I can't wait to eat this cold burger, right? Right? So that's a pleasure. Go ahead, King.
And call the Sabbath a delight.
It's called the what?
The Sabbath a delight.
Go ahead.
The holy of the Lord honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thy own ways.
It shall honor him what?
Not doing thy own ways.
So that's how you honor the Most High on the Sabbath, by not doing your own ways, right? Because it's easy to go and do the things you want to do, right? To do pleasurable things, right? To go ahead and cook and clean, right? To even go do the other things that grown-ups do, right? You can't do your own pleasures on that day. Go ahead, King.
Nor finding thy own pleasure, nor speaking thy own words.
Not speaking thy own words, because on the Sabbath day, right, we got to go ahead and do getting this word, right? Because that's our custom,
That's right.
right? Go ahead and bring that out.
This is the book of Job, chapter 30 and verse
I'm gonna
30.
give you some color in the Bible real quick. Go ahead.
My skin is black.
What'd he say?
My skin is
Is
black.
that in the Bible?
My skin is black.
Go ahead.
Upon me, and my bones are burned with heat.
Right, and that's Job. Like Job said, my skin is black. Give me the book of Songs of Solomon 1 and 5. Right, because I want y'all to see some color in the Bible. Right, give me the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9. Right, did you know God was black? You know, no, I'm talking about, you know, Jesus is black. I'm talking about, did you know God was black? See, you didn't know God was black, right? God is black. Jesus is black, but God is black. Because if the Father is black, then the Son has got to be black,
That's right.
right?
You want Psalms what, King?
Songs of Solomon. I'm sorry, Songs of Solomon, 1 and 5.
Come on.
Right? You got yours. Go ahead, and bring this up. Daniel chapter 7 and verse 9.
9.
Yep.
Yeah, count.
Watch this.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
So they called him the Ancient of Days because there's no beginning or no end for him. Right? So he's just the Ancient of Days. Right? The Most High. Go ahead.
Whose garment.
Wait.
Oh,
What is it?
How was he born if there was no beginning?
Because he's the creator. He's the creator.
So then, how did he become?
He created him. He created the Most High. The Most High is just he is that he is. Right? I'm trying to think.
Revelations 3 and 14.
Come. Our praises. Right? Yeah. Hold that. Right? Revelations 3 and 14. Come. Right? Because at the end of the day, he is the great I am that I am. Come. Three and
That's what the point of the Bible. Look. Okay. All right, come. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 3 and verse 12. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of the Most High.
go ahead.
And he shall go more out, and I will write upon him the name of my God, and the name of the city of my God, which is the New Jerusalem.
Which is the what?
New Jerusalem.
Go ahead.
Which cometh down out of heaven from my God. And I will write upon thee him a new name. He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches, unto the angel of the church of Laodice, and write, these things saith Amen, the faithful and true witness, the beginning of the creation of God.
The what?
The beginning of the creation of God.
Go ahead.
I know thy works, that are neither cold nor hot. I will thou work cold or hot. So then,
And that's it. So he's saying the work of God. Hey, give me the book of John 1 and 1, and we can go there too. Right?
I got to look it up though.
Come. And we'll go ahead and look it up. Finish reading that. Go ahead and look what you got up.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse
Watch
9.
this. We're gonna answer
I
your question.
beheld till the thrones
That's a
were
great
cast
question.
down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
Go ahead.
Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool.
Like the what?
Like the pure wool.
And who got woolly hair? We do.
What's wool?
Wool is like the hair you got. Go ahead.
His,
Or does that guy got wool?
You know what wool on a sheep is?
Yep.
right? There you go.
Yep.
That's
Does that guy
perfect.
got sheep hair?
Nope.
Nope. He got dog strangling straight hair, right? Go ahead.
His throne was like the fiery flame,
Right?
and his wheels as burning fire.
So I got a couple questions for you. So if he got a throne, that means he got a body to sit down on, right? And if he got hair, then that means he got a what?
The head.
He got a head. So is he a spirit or is he a man?
I think it's a man.
He's a man,
That's right.
right? So that's just something to tell you. Give me the book of Revelations chapter 1 and verse 1. Watch, we're gonna give you his son, and then we're gonna, you got it? Watch this.
This is the book of Job, chapter 36 and verse 26.
Bring it out.
Behold, God is great, and we know him not.
And we do what?
Know him not.
Go ahead.
Neither can the number of his years be searched out.
And what?
Be searched
So
out.
he's saying the number of his years cannot be searched out because he's always been here. So that's some of them things that is just one of them things. Matter of fact, give me the book of Sirach, chapter 3 and verse 21. Right? Because this is things that our forefathers told us about. You know what I'm saying?
You want what, King?
The book of Sirach, chapter 3 and verse 21. Right? I'm gonna give you a couple more things, and then you go back to the commandments.
This is
Oh,
the
yeah,
book
yeah,
of
we gotta do that one. Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 3 and verse 21.
Go ahead.
Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee.
See, and that's the thing that the Most High always told us to beware of, right? We can't seek out some of the things that's too hard for us. Go ahead.
Neither search the things that are above thy strength.
Right? Because that's above our strength, right? Keep going though. Keep going though. Watch this.
Verse 22. But what is commanded
thee thereupon with reference.
Go ahead.
For it is not needful for to see with thy eyes the things that are in secret.
Go ahead.
Verse 23. Be not curious in unnecessary matters.
Right? Because the Most High want us to get our salvation.
That's right.
Right? And that's the only reason why I brought it out, because I want you to understand, like, yeah, that is a great question though.
Great question.
And actually it was
Great
good that
question.
you pulled that though, because you making us have to dig into the things that we've had to study.
That's right.
Right? So that was a great question.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't want it to also overthrow your judgment. You be like, you have after you leave here, you be like, man, I want to find out about the Most High God.
Right. I wanna
When was
see
he
how he
made and
done.
all that?
When was he
Because
made?
I don't want to overthrow your judgment either.
Hey, kid,
Right?
I was thinking about the same
That
thing.
was a great question, though, brother.
Until I went over that scripture we just read, I was like, it's just too hard to understand. It's above our strength. So, but just know that he's been here. He's always been here. He's always been here. So,
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4, verse 26. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world has fast to pass away.
So the world's going to pass away, right? But the more you search, the more the Most High is going to allow you to marvel, man, because it's a beautiful thing. Go ahead.
Like, so basically you saying the world's gonna die?
Yeah. Watch this. Give me the book of Revelation chapter 21. Start at verse 1. Great question, young
That's a
man.
great question.
You always, hey, if you got more, keep coming with them.
This
Right.
is the book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth.
Where did they say we was gonna go when we get to that point?
They said heaven or hell.
No, I'm talking about, but when we go to church and they say heaven, what do they say gonna happen?
Like,
We're gonna do what?
I haven't been in church in a minute.
They say we're gonna go what? Up to heaven, right? Don't they usually say one up to heaven?
Yeah.
And they say we're gonna stand in line, go to the pearly gate? Have they ever said that?
They said like the stairs of heaven. Somewhere.
Stairs to heaven, right? So we're going which way? When you go upstairs, what happens? We're going up. Well, let's see what the Bible says.
And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
What did he say?
Were passed away.
So that answers your question, right? Keep going though, watch.
And there was no more sea.
And there was no more sea. But that sea is not the sea you're thinking about though. That sea is a multitude of people,
that's right.
right? But That's a lot right now. Go ahead. I don't want to overpower you too much. Go
And
ahead. King.
I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God.
Doing what?
Coming down from God out of heaven.
See, so heaven is just rulership.
Right.
So we're gonna come into rulership. Just like right now, this would be the so-called white man's heaven.
That's right.
That's
Right, because they have the best houses, the best cars, they have the best food, right? But that was actually a gift given to them, a blessing given to them from God. Why though?
So, cause like the heaven up there is for us.
No, that's the Most High. The Most High is the only one who dwells in heaven, right? So this will be our heaven. Heaven will be rulership.
Right.
So you have to kind of like get out of your mind, like we're going somewhere. We're actually going to be here. That's why I said new heaven and a new earth.
It's gonna be a
because
condition.
it's going to be, it's a condition.
Right.
So right now we're in hell,
Right.
right? Because ain't this a hellish condition that we go through?
Right.
How we get beat, how we got to struggle.
Right.
We got to go to work. Our feet hurt.
Right.
Right. Our hands hurt.
Right.
Our arms hurt.
Right.
Our shoulders hurt.
Right.
Our mind hurt because our family go through so much.
Wake 'em
Don't
up,
you
man.
hate going through, seeing what your mom got to go through?
Right.
Seeing what your dad got to go through?
Right.
Seeing what your people got to go through?
Right.
Right. So,
Teacher.
so this is the rulership
up,
that we're going
huh?
through. Right?
Right.
So we're going to get the rulership. The Most High is going to put us in rulership.
Right.
We're going to be over them. Because don't you say that the people that did this to us right here, can I see your staff right there real quick?
I got a question.
All right. Hey, wait, I'm going to answer. Watch this. When you say that this right here, what they did to us, have these people ever had to pay for this? Had they ever had to pay for us going into slavery? You think the Most High is a just God? He's a just God, right? When you say God's just, whatever he does is fair, right? Watch. Finish reading this, I'm going to show you something. Give me the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. I'm going to show you something.
And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adored for her husband.
Skip down to verse 11. Watch this.
Verse 11. Having the glory of God in her light.
Verse 12. Shalak.
Verse 12. And had a wall great and high,
Right, had a wall great and high. Go ahead.
and had 12 gates.
And had how many gates?
12 gates.
What do you think those 12 gates are for? Watch this. Go ahead, King.
And the gates, 12 angels.
12 angels or 12 bodyguards, right? Like, if you ever went somewhere important and they got bodyguards, right? What do the bodyguards do?
Like they protect it.
They protect
Ah.
it, right? Watch what they protecting. Go ahead, King.
And names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes.
Of the what?
Of the 12 tribes.
Of the who?
Of the 12 tribes.
Go ahead.
Of the children of Israel.
So who gets to go into heaven?
That's
The children
right.
of Israel. That's right, brother. Right? So God's a just God, right? So have these people paid for what they've done to God's chosen people? Have you ask your mom, has she ever got retribution for her forefathers going into slavery?
What's retribution?
Mean repayment. So God haven't gave repayment. Let's see what God's gonna do. Give me the book of Revelations chapter 13 and verse 9. Watch this.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 9.
Give me the book of
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
what'd he say?
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
You got 2 ears, don't you? You can pull it out, bro. I just put it so the wind wouldn't blow down. Right? So watch what the Most High finna say.
He that leadeth into captivity,
He that do what?
he that leadeth into captivity,
So he's saying, he that did this to my chosen people, watch what God say.
shall go into captivity.
What he say?
Shall go into captivity.
Maybe will.
Shall go into captivity.
So they're gonna go into captivity, right? The pastor ever read that to you? He ain't never read that to you, did he? Let's see what else he didn't read to you. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword,
So did they kill a lot of our people? Hung them? Look at this. Matter of fact, what's that? What is that, man? What is this, man? What is this, man? They fed our babies to alligators, man.
That's right.
Did you know that? Did you know they took our babies and they used to hunt alligators with our babies? So he that killeth with the sword is just an instrument of death. Let's see what the Most High say gonna happen to them people.
he that killeth with the sword Must be killed with the sword.
No, maybe.
Must be killed with the
It's a
sword.
possibility.
Must be killed with the
He
sword.
said, must be killed with the sword, man. It's a guarantee. God is a just God. Right? Go ahead, King.
Here is the patience in the faith of the saints.
And we're patiently waiting for this to happen, man. Right? That ain't never happened yet. Have you ever saw this, all the other nations? Because it's all the other nations. Because God's only dealing with one nation.
That's
Look at
right.
the book of Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Watch this. God's only dealing with one nation. Did your pastor ever tell you that? He said they love everybody, don't they? Yeah. Well, let's see.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Of everybody.
O children of Israel.
Of everybody.
O children of Israel.
Go ahead.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known.
No, I know all the nations.
You only have I known.
I created them all. I know them all.
You only have I known.
Watch this.
Of all the families of the earth.
He said of all the families of the earth, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the only family he knows. That's right in the Bible. Have your pastor ever told you that? He only knows one. It's 18 nations in the earth.
Right?
But he only knows one family in the earth.
That's right.
Watch this.
Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquity.
Thus why we went into slavery. That's a punishment. That's what you call a big old giant butt whooping. For breaking the law, statutes, and commandments of God. Right? That's why we're going over these commandments with y'all.
That's right.
Right? Give me the book of Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. So now we're going to go on some more. So now you know the fringes, right? So now we got to get y'all fringes. My wife actually does fringes.
That's right.
So if y'all call them numbers on the card, we'll get you hooked up on fringes.
That's right.
Right? Remember what fringes is? What the brothers got on. What you see all the brothers got on. Them fringes. Right? You got to have them on all your shirts. Right? Throughout your generation. Right? Now let's see what else you can eat. Let's see the dietary law. Go ahead, King.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7. And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
You know what the swine is? Mm-hmm. Ask your mom what the swine is. What is it? Nope. What is it? What's swine?
Swine.
It's a pig.
Pig.
Pig, right?
Pig. Bacon.
Pork.
Bacon.
Pork.
Pepperoni.
Ham.
Pepperoni, ham.
Ribs.
Bread.
Watch, we're finna find out. Watch this.
And the swine, though he divided the hoof and be clover-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
He is what?
Unclean to you.
Have you ever wondered why when you go to the hospital and you have a health issue, the first thing they do is say what? Don't eat no pork, right? No salt, right? Have you ever thought about why the so-called blacks have hypertension, high blood pressure, gout,
That's right.
right? Diabetes.
That's right.
Right? It's all in the diet. It can be controlled. Watch this.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcasses shall ye not touch.
He said they so wicked and despicable and abominable. The Most High say he don't even want you to touch that.
That's right.
Because we are the chosen people. We're above all people. Right? Go ahead.
They are unclean to you.
Right? Go ahead.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
Now he's finna go into what you can consume from the waters. Go ahead.
Whatsoever have fins and scales, and the waters and the seas, and the rivers, them ye shall eat.
And them you shall eat, right? Everything in the sea. He said fins and scales, right? Go ahead.
And all that have not fins and scales and seas, and in the rivers, and all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
So what is it in the ocean, in the seas, and in the rivers that have fins and scales? Go ahead. Fish, right?
He's smart.
God, the spirit is on that brother. The spirit is on you, brother. Right? So what is other things that we eat that come from the seas and the rivers and the lakes that we shouldn't be eating? Go ahead.
That brother is spirit.
Brother. What else is it? Go ahead.
Yeah.
There you go.
What else?
That's
There you
right.
go, praise it.
That's right.
Crazy.
Go ahead, brother.
He's on fire. He's on fire right now.
See?
There you
Now
go.
you can't eat that.
Come on.
Right?
Hey, what nowadays they get into putting in butter all the time. You know what I'm talking about.
He said that one first.
Oh, he said it?
Yeah, he said short first.
No.
Oh, something else?
Something else. Man, we love to crack them open and put it in butter. Nuh-uh. Something
It's
else.
another. That one too, but
Yup, that's what it is. Praise.
What else? It's one more though that us so-called black people love. That's a fish, but they don't have no fins or scales.
You know it.
You know what it is. What fish do we love to eat?
I'm trying to tell you.
What fish we love to eat?
They put Southern in front of it. That's
All
right.
praise it.
Right.
Oh, praises, sister. Hey, I love that. Was my favorite, brother. What? And you know why though? You know why? Let me get calm, brother. See? Hey, but you know why you are not supposed to eat it? Okay, let's just say we went to Food Line, right? Say like you was the owner of Food Line. You was the owner of Food Line. How do you think Food Line will look after about a month or 2 months or 3 years of not having a cleaning company in there? It look dirty, right? So those foods that we just named off, what do you think they do in the seas, in the rivers, and in the oceans? What do they do? What do you think they do in the oceans, the seas, and in the rivers? There you go. Those are the bottom.
Wake them up.
Brother, you gonna be over here with us, brother. One more correct answer. You over here with the mic. Hey, look, I'm telling you, it's crazy because have you ever wondered why the whales are beaching themselves? They're literally coming out of the ocean and just putting themselves on the beaches. And it's because that the oceans and the rivers and the lakes are polluted, man. That's right. Right, but you gotta understand though, that Esau, which is the term, the biblical name for the so-called white man, right? He's destroying this place. But then he'll destroy it, but then he'll ask you to donate to the Wildlife Foundation. Right. That makes no sense, do it?